Most of the time, no. If I don't have a recording, that was on purpose. Like I was doing something that would get me like hit for copyright or something like that. So I got a few things passed back from last night and from yesterday. But right now, you should be chatting with your neighbor. I think you guys should probably be able to agree on this one. At least if you have things to show each other. So if you can compare tables or compare tree diagrams. Could we make a table? Like, how many things are happening here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many things are happening? 2, right? So could we make a table? Yeah, you could totally make a table for this. You could totally make a table for this. And then once you make yours, turn to your neighbor and say, hey, is mine the same as yours? Or if you made a tree, you don't have to start with one line. You just literally start with the first. No, Gage. He was here this morning. What'd you guys do to Gage?
No, he had to speak.
It was all me.
He had like an appointment or something.
Oh, okay. Well,
What?
he had an appointment to skip my class.
Yes.
No, he left in creative start. Mid creative.
He went vaporized.
Yeah, but he probably just has like orthodontist or dentist or doctor or unacceptable. No, thank you. You should probably grab the other homeworks then today. You know what I mean, Isaac? Did you get the other homeworks?
Yeah, I did. I think I need 5G4.
Maybe. I mean, I have them, so come see me at some point. So we should probably use cards. I mean, I think you guys probably all agree. Not certain, but I think probably. Where did? Oh, you guys have your cards. Okay, well I guess I'll take a volunteer. If you're gonna figure out which one is more likely, can you remember that Gage is gonna sit here? Which one do you like? If you had to bet, now we know betting is a bad thing. Gambling is dangerous. If you had to bet, though, would you bet evens or odds? I will take a volunteer since I didn't have cards. Mason, what are you betting on?
Even.
Why even?
Wait, which spin are we looking at?
But we're going to spin both and add them up. Right down here. We're going to spin both, add the results together. Which sum is most likely?
Even because there's 2 even on the first spinner, which only has 3 numbers. And then on the second one, there's 2 even as well, but if you add the odds together, that'd be 3. But if you add the evens together, that'd be 4.
Did you draw this out? I agree with everything you said, but did you draw this out? You fell in the trapdoor. Draw this out, Mason. We're gonna call blue spinner 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, and 4 are all equally likely, right? Because the spinner is split into thirds. So I've got them drawn over here too, because I knew I was going to change screens. So my green spinner, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't skip any numbers. And those are all equally likely too. Question mark? Like, do these have an equal chance of hitting? Yeah, it's 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. So if I go to draw the results, guys, if I have 3 by 4, how many squares are going to be inside of here? 12, right? Because 3 by 4. Fill it in with your sums. Yeah, sum. Add them, right? S-U-M. Sum.
I'll do that.
Guys, normally, because my smartboard is oriented wide, normally I'm going to default to drawing tables wide. So if we have like 3 options and 4 options, I'm going to go the 4 options up here, just because my smartboard, like the screen that I have to work with, right? So up here, I'd have like a 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10. Any volunteer now to tell me what you think? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay. Now, anybody? Shane?
There's 6 even, 6 odds, so even
Ha, ha, ha. It's even odds.
I don't
Like
get it.
equal chances because 6/12 versus. See me after. That's worth a sucker. See me after class.
Not today, please.
So guys, if we go through and we say the evens 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, 10, there are 6 evens. The rest of them are odds. So we have even odds. I hadn't even thought of that. I love it so much.
Real meat sauce.
I'm gonna tell my friends about that. Had a student make a joke that about broke me. It's even odds. That's so good. All right. So, any questions on that? Sorry, I'm way too distracted by the joke, William.
So I tried creating a tree and it really didn't work out as well as I thought. I might have done something wrong, but
Oh yeah, I did.
So, if we were to make a tree out of this, thank you for asking. Now, here's the weird thing about trees. I like to do my bigger split first. It doesn't matter, but I like to do my bigger split first. So, we'd have 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. But here's the
Wait,
problem.
why are you adding 2, 3?
What?
Why are you adding 2, 3, 4?
What do you mean? Because this is the other spinner. The one spinner, the second spinner. But what would actually go out here is the sum would end up being 5, so that's an odd number. Right? This sum would be 6, so that's an even. This sum would be 7. So, but you're right. Guys, here a tree diagram is not great. It's messy. I'm hoping the long pause actually makes some people pay attention. Tree diagrams are worse than tables. But when do we have to use a tree diagram? Because we talked about this yesterday and the day before, well, last week, but William, when do we have to use a tree?
when there's more than 2 like things to I don't even know.
Yeah, when there's more than 2 things. When there's more than 2 things, a table doesn't work. But when there's just 2 things, guys, use a table. The tree gets in. It's not good. When there's only 2 things, use a table. Because this table is a lot nicer than this tree. Right, now I'm a big fan of trees, but not here. Alright, so 524. Before we dive in, because that was actually wrapping up yesterday. Liam? No, because we're going to check homework. 524. Now, I'm afraid to ask this. Who could actually use another day to actually get this done? Like, let's just be honest. Come on, yesterday we did an honest self-reflection. So this is what happened in 1A2. Here's the deal, guys. This is from Thursday of last week. You had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You've had 5 days so far to get this done. And yet you didn't do it. If you did, ignore me. Grow up. Do what you're supposed to do. Keep track of your homework. This is getting checked tomorrow. We will check it tomorrow, but I'm not going to waste time on it. If you guys aren't done with it, I'm not checking it. Yeah, sorry, Xavier. Your classmates are screwing it up. Maybe we'll check it tomorrow, but if people still aren't done, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to give you the opportunity to copy answers. I'm not going to keep getting taken advantage of. We're going to fix this. Or we're just not going to check answers. Your homework is going to be on you, period. Your responsibility. If you want to go back to the casual way that we've been doing things, do your work when it's assigned. Guys, I'm really loose about homework, and yet you can't do what I'm asking you. It's a shame. It's embarrassing. You had 5 days. What you're telling me is you just don't give a crap. Own it. It's your responsibility. Do it. Come get help if you need to, but it's on you. Put it away. I shouldn't see any 524s as I walk around because no one's going to sneakily work on it right now. Because I know that's what people do also. Instead of paying attention in class, you sneakily work on your homework. We're going to talk about 526. We're just going to do 526 today because I'm not going to waste time on 524 since none of you give a crap about it, apparently. Do it tonight. You have a to-do list in your plan book. So if you're thinking like, oh no, how am I going to remember to do it this week because it was written on last week's homework, use your to-do list. So here's another reminder. Maybe some of us need to pull our plan books out right now. On the this week, on like whatever week you're looking at, you have a to-do list right over here. If you don't have 524 done, you should probably write it right there. Because it's not on your homework for this week. Because it was from Thursday. Yeah, I'm getting a little annoyed. Isa?
Are you allowed to have to-do lists like on your phone?
Yeah. In your phone, in your what, like on your Google, like whatever. Whatever works. So now, Liam, you want to read about Nina buying a fish?
Yes.
And then go ahead and read A as well.
Where do I start?
At Nina. Yep.
Nina is buying a new pet fish. At the pet store, the fish tank has an equal number of two kinds of fish, tetras and guppies. Each kind of fish comes in 4 different colors: yellow, orange, blue, and silver. There are an equal number of each color of fish in the tank. A. If Nina scoops out a fish at random, what is the probability that she will scoop out a silver tetra? Show how you decide.
So, with you and your teammate, you don't even really have to draw anything or do anything. I just want you guys to chat with each other. If you listened to what Liam just read, or if you didn't, I guess you get to read on your own. What's the chance of getting a silver, I know, there's no silver highlighter, sorry, silver tetra? Chat with each other. Equal tetras and guppies, equal numbers of colors. I love that. Okay, yeah. Like as we're having a conversation, you realize what they were meaning. Love that. Mason, what do you guys think?
I'm still thinking.
No worries. Huh, Sammy? Oh, well, of course your guys' cards are together. I sat you by your card. I need a shuffle. Sammy, you got any thoughts? I like your hat, by the way. We just bought my nephew a helmet with dinosaurs on it. It's my nephew's 2nd birthday this weekend, by the way. Happy birthday, Finn.
Second.
Happy birthday, Finn. All right, Caleb, thoughts?
Second.
He's 2, turning 2. Ooh, it does, though. I didn't highlight it. Gage, you're up here. So it's silver tetra specifically. That might change things. So yeah, if you didn't see that because I didn't highlight it, my bad. Isa, thoughts?
I'm trying to use so Mila got 1/8. I'm trying to.
That's where you gotta tell Mila, hey, explain that to me.
It's
Lucy?
Lucy.
Thoughts?
Well, I kind of did a trick because I thought it would be like real serious to get all the stuff out. But me and Pancake came to discover that it would be a 1/8 to get a silver tetra.
All right, everyone close your eyes. You gotta trust the people around you, but close your eyes. Promise I'm not, there's no squirt gun or anything weird. And sometimes people are like, I don't trust it when people ask me to close my eyes. All right, in your brain, make a rectangle that is wide, right? Wider than it is tall. On the left side of the rectangle, we are gonna put the types of fish we have, which are tetras and guppies. They are equal. Across the top of the table, we're going to put our 4 colors that the fish come in, and they have equal numbers. Now, open your eyes and see if your table matches Nina's.
Yeah.
If everything is equal, which is a very specific fish tank, but if there are equal yellow, orange, blue, and silver, and there are equal tetras and guppies, that creates 8 options, And if they all have to be equal, they all have to be 1/8.
I just want to say how I got that right.
Sure, go ahead, Emily. You're not saying anything, but okay. So, a way that we can get there mathematically, what's your chance of getting a guppy? 1/2. What's your chance of getting silver? 1/4. How could I put 1/2 and 1/4 together to get 1/8? They are multiplying the probability. Because the more options you get, like I think yesterday, shirt, pants, what if I add a pair of socks? Like now there's more options, which means a smaller chance, really. Alright, so I got a bag, and you guys know Azul's one of my favorite games. In this bag, I have 2 blues, 1 yellow. If you don't trust me, here they are. So when Gage reaches into this bag to draw out cube number 1, which is he more likely to get? Blue or yellow? Blue, right? Gage, go ahead. Don't look. Reach in, draw a cube. Ooh, so he got a blue. Alright, so now when I put it back in the bag, and I come over here to Isa, what's more likely, blue or yellow? Blue. So, Isa reaching. Ooh, blue. So we got blue, blue like we expected. What is the chance of yellow, yellow? Take a moment, chat with your teammate. Like we reset the bag again. What would have been the chance, theoretically, right, that Gage got yellow and Isa got yellow? Like yellow, yellow in a row. I want to give you a moment to chat with each other first. You could copy this table in your notes if you're confused or wanting something to do in this moment. So, Gage had his draw. Isa had their draw. So this is Gage got blue, Isa got blue. 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 Gage got yellow, Isa got blue. Gage got yellow, Isa got blue. Gage got blue, Isa got yellow. Again, same. Oh. Yellow, yellow, if I look at this table, is what of the table? 1/9. Because this table's kind of silly. Because there's really only 4, kind of 3, but really 4 results. Because notice how all those are the same, all these are the same, these are the same, that is the only thing. So this table's kind of silly. This is where we are going to start to establish what we call an area model. And I would like you to, but I know that doesn't matter to some of you, I would like you to, in your notes, write down area model. An area model takes our tables that we're used to drawing and makes them actually show us something. So to take Nina's table with blue, blue, yellow, blue, blue, yellow, and turn it into an area model, Edwin tried this. He says, oh, well, blue is more likely than yellow, so blue should get more than yellow. But there's still a problem with Edwin's table. Anyone want to volunteer to tell me what the problem that still exists with Edwin's table is? So he fixed Gage's part, right? He gave blue 2/3 and gave yellow 1/3. Emily? Well, so uneven might be on purpose. Should blue get more than yellow? Yeah, I mean, it's more likely. But if this table is showing theoretical, it is more likely. It does have a bigger chance. William?
Yellow and blue yellow have like different sizes. Like I guess they're the same on the chart, but on this one they're different.
So mathematicians don't like being repetitive. Mathematicians don't like being repetitive. Mathematicians So, Lucy, instead of saying blue, 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 we give blue a bigger space. But did he give blue a bigger space over here? Oh, Edwin. So let's fix this. On your paper, draw a rectangle or square. Give it 2/3 width of blue and 1/3 width of yellow. Give it 2/3 height, that Edwin forgot to do, of blue and 1/3 height of yellow. And then if we want to be particular, we would also include, for reference, like for other people, I meant to get smaller, that this is 2/3, and that this is 1/3. So to calculate, if you're not writing anything down, it seems like a poor choice to me. To calculate yellow, what was the chance of Gage getting yellow? 1/3. What was the chance of Isaac getting yellow? 1/3. So this yellow is 1/3 times 1/3. It is actually 1/9. For 2 in a row, right? To get 2 in a row. No, 1/9 is, so for an individual yellow, that's 1/3. For 2 yellows in a row, that's 1/9. Because we have to compound the probabilities, is what this is called.
So why did we multiply instead of adding?
Because adding, what would we get if we added 1/3 and 1/3? 2/3. Is it a 2/3 chance to get 2 yellows in a? That makes it feel way easier. Because adding probabilities is like, what if I want red or blue or like when I add things together, it gets easier. What if I want, like if I'm choosing Skittles, right? What if I want like orange or green? Well, it's easier because I have 2 colors to pick from. But what if I only want yellow? Well, that's tougher, right? If I want yellow and another yellow, that's even tougher. If I'm randomly, if I want yellow, 3. So what's the chance? Gage pulls a yellow, Isa pulls a yellow, and then Mila also pulls a yellow. We would multiply 1 more, 1/3, 127. And guys, this again is how casinos operate. They know your chance of winning is less than theirs. Like, you're the yellow at the casino. Essentially, like, they're the blue, you're the... So, if you're, like, think of it like that. If you're yellow, what's your chance of winning once? Maybe 1/3. So, who's got a better chance? The casino, obviously. What's your chance of winning twice? Even harder. What's your chance of winning 3? Even harder. Like, guys, the casino's gonna take your money. Yay. Okay. I got a game. Ah, crap. I keep trying to get there too quickly. We got time. We're going to the pet store. I got 3 dogs. I spend way too much on dog food. So what they tell us at this pet store, 3 people buy cat food, 2 people buy dog food, and 1 person buys food for a snack. And they equally half pay with cash, half pay with credit card. So I know that if I go to build this area model that you just wrote those words down on the last screen, I know that my cash... Hey guys, please don't advertise for other things for free on my YouTube. If they're gonna get advertised, they better pay me.
Make them pay you.
So, cash and credit would be equal, right? Because they said half paid with cash, half paid with credit. but I want you and your partner to try to figure out how would I set up this table to show that 3 bought cat food, 2 bought dog food, and 1 bought snake food, which I think is just like frozen mice.
And big dog.
Oh, if they're big enough, you can get like you can get ratchet.
Oh, you're behind. You don't even have a rectangle on your big push. Let's go, man. Guys, I'm at the point of frustration that I'm not joking. If you truly don't want to come to class, you don't have to. I record my classes. You can do all this stuff on your own. If you literally just want to isolate yourself and not participate, it's a choice you can make. Seems like a poor choice. But if you're going to like refuse to do what we do in class, there's really no point for you to be here. Because you're not getting anything out of it. So either get on board and do what we're all doing, or get off.
So is there like a mix and match? Is this gonna be like a mix and match kind of problem, or like if they bought 3, what's the chance of them buying 2 dogs and 1 snake?
Well, so I don't know if I quite understand what you're asking, but if we know that 3 cat, 2 dog, 1 snake, we had 6 total, how much of my table should I dedicate to cat food? What do you need? 3? What do you need? So if we imagine,
Parker Van Asdell to the office, please. Can I please have Parker Van Asdell to the Perry office? Thank you.
Why do you keep switching? So I split in half, and then here. So guys, these are not lines that I'm actually going to keep there. You could draw all these lines, but these are just like imaginary lines I'm going to use to kind of try to get these spots sort of equal to each other, which is tough. I think my one line's a little crooked. But either way, like William said, cat gets 3 out of the 6. So cat would literally get half of my table. Dog would get how much? 2/6. So 2 for dog. And then 1/6 for the snack.
I keep thinking you're saying snack, and it's freaking me out.
I would like a snack. I didn't actually really eat breakfast. What is the probability that someone will buy snake food with a credit card? What is the probability you will buy snake food with a credit card?
Is it? Well, what's the probability?
Well, we forget about that for right now. I mean, we said it's half cash, half credit. They told us these are even, equal cash and credit. This is split evenly. So, what's your probability of buying snake food? 1/6. What's your probability of paying with a credit card? 1/2. So together, 1 of the 12 boxes that we created. But what's the probability somebody bought cat food with cash? Cat with cash. Oh, come on, I wanted you to be red. Cat with cash. Cat with cash, max. 3/12. But what's 3/12 simplified to?
1/4.
Yeah, because this got 1, 2, 3 of the 12 that I made, but really it is a 4. Because guys, what was the probability of cash? Cash, cat. Cash was a half. And sorry, not equal. What was the probability of a cat?
3/6.
3/6, which is really a half. And a half times a half is a 4th. Guys, if you look at your table, you look at this table, this is half of it, and now it's a fourth of it.
Oh.
This is how area models work. William?
So I kind of got confused first because when we said cash or credit, I thought that kind of meant we blocked out the other one, but it doesn't, right?
I don't know what you mean.
So like when you say with cash, I thought that first meant we just ignore the whole credit section.
I get what you mean. Yeah. So that's a different type of probability where you assume this, or you say given they bought with cash, what's the chance of cat food? But so we're not saying given, we're saying in the whole store, what's the chance they bought cat food with cash? Yeah. So that what you're doing does happen. It's just in higher math, where you have to say, okay, only look at these people. Now, what's the probability? As opposed to the whole group. Yeah, that's called conditional probability, because there's a condition, right? If the condition is you paid with cash, so conditional probability. Whereas this is compound, because it gets compounded. All right, you ready to play a game? You are, again, going to pick evens or odds. The rules are on your worksheet, so look at this while we go over the rules. 526. Right, 526 should be in front of you. If it's not, it's in the back. Spinner A has what numbers?
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. Although, I don't guarantee it's like that, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this. Spinner B has what numbers?
3, 4.
So definitely not this, so I'm going to erase that. And guys, for this activity, I'll even let some people come help me. We're using cards, so if you're trying to put your hand through the ceiling, it's not going to matter. I'm going to use cards. So I need 2 people. I need a scribe, and I need a clicker. Because my clicker is going to come up, and really it's my spinner and my scribe. Guys, I'm using cards. I don't know why you're raising your hand, unless you're trying to just do some exercises, right? So, Gage, would you like to come participate? You can say no. You're good. Grace, you want to come up? You want to be spinner or scribe? Spinner? Okay. So Grace is going to click both, and then we're going to announce even or odd when we add the numbers. Mason, you want to come up? Now you good. William, you want to scribe? So William's going to put tally marks on even or odd. Okay, so William's our scribe. Scribe means to write, right? So, and Grace, I think you can actually use both hands and click both if you want, or you can click one then the other, up to you. All right, first spin. Hold them up. I should have, that's my fault. You have to pick team even or team odd. You have to pick first to 10 wins. Take 30 seconds to decide. We're not going to count this first spin. This first spin's not going to count because we already saw it. I thought he said team purple.
No, everybody else said
Color doesn't matter. That's why I said they think they're clever. Color doesn't matter here. They're all like, let's tell them purple. I know, there are colors. So that's for a different activity. So we got 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Now hold on. William's thinking real hard up here, so maybe we should think for a second. So 2, 3, hold on. That first, you guys can stay here if you want, but I'm going to do a thing real quick. That first one we did had 12 boxes, and it came out even odds, right? Shane about broke me. But this one has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, how many potential, if we think about this, how many boxes would there be? 9. Can we have even odds here? Can they be equal to each other?
Yeah.
Not with 9. If we do this and we have 9, 9 can't be equal, right? We had 12, and that was equal, but that's not what we have here. We only have 9. So you got to pick even or odd. One is more likely. You got 10 seconds to finish making your mind up. All right, raise your hand if you are team even. Team even, raise your hand. All right, raise your hand if you are team odd. Now, who thinks it's odd, but that we can't see the spinners? I think that's odd.
I think that's very odd. There is
Something.
a good chance that like there's something going on here.
All right, let's go. Grace, go ahead. You moved them. You didn't actually click them. There we go. 4, 6. Even. All right, so even gets a point. Even gets a point. Go again. 3, 6. Odd. Right? We got a 9. 3, 8. Odd. 3, 8. Odd.
Oh, this is so weird.
3, 6.
Another one.
Odd. 4, 6. Even. 2, 8. Even. 3, 7. Even.
Thank you.
3, 6. Odd. 3, 8. Odd. 3, 6. Odd. 2, 6. Even. Now remember, first to 10 wins. 2, 6. Even again. We got the same. Now hold on. Slow down so you can keep up. 3, 6. We got an odd now.
Could I please have Parker to the office now, please? To the
Now.
Perry office?
We
Parker.
don't normally say now. 3, 8.
It's odd.
Odd. Another one for odd. Hold on. Ooh, 4, 8. Even. I was about to say odd is one away from winning, right?
Yeah.
I think odd is 4, 7. Odd. Team odd. Team odd with the victory. So, who had picked team odd last time?
Team Odd.
Ooh, that feels like more hands that were up originally.
I didn't pick Team Odd.
All right, you decide. Stick with the team you had. Change team. You decide.
I'm sticking.
We're gonna restart. So erase our tally marks.
Are you looking
It's
at
no
me?
different. It's still the same. No. It's not like a different numbers.
Xavier,
It's like
do
the
you really
dice.
think I have secret spinners up here and there's no difference?
It's just that one game.
Well, like, I don't think that
The number
they're getting rid of numbers.
Great.
All right.
That's pretty odd.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. I hate that I always run out of time, but hold on. Would it change your mind if I showed... Why are you talking at the same time as me? Would it change your mind if I showed you that that's what spinner 1 looks like?
Yes. No.
Now spinner 2 looks like that. So what's wrong with spinner A? It's rigged! As a lot of you are sitting there, but, no, this is rigged. It is!
I told you.
It's rigged!
I told you about it.
It's
I
rigged!
that because I won.
Hold on. So this, guys, this, I drug it to the other screen.
I don't care.
Please stop talking. This is what it would look like if we actually created an area model for it. 2 is a 1/8 chance. 4 is a 1/8 chance. 3 gets 3/4. And now if we look at even versus odd, which can we tell is more likely? The odd. Look at this, how big the space is. It doesn't matter how many times we see the letter, it's how big is the space. Because this is an area. Cares about the area model. All right, that's all the time I got. Have a great day, guys.